we go. Good morning. It's a chilly January morning. Almost February. But it's supposed to warm up pretty nice today. We're out here on our shed project. We're about to try to get the ground leveled up. As you can tell, it runs downhill. But we're fixing to change that. I've got the 4650 here, hooking it up to the 14-foot box blade. I've got the service truck. I've got a battery on the back of it, and we're about to crank up. We're about to crank up the part sprayer and move it out of the way. I'll back the tractor up a little bit. We gotta put our torch up from where we've been moving scrap iron. Gotta have two hands for this, so I'll let y'all go. If you're gonna have a bucket, you gotta have hooks on it, man. Already using that loader, man. Put it to work. Get up there and crank her up. Put a battery on her part sprayer and gonna move her part sprayer. It ain't been cranked since May. Dead birds. How'd they get in there? Well, she needed a little help. She rolled over, but it was slow. Guess that battery's going bad. Well, it's February 2nd. We got about 7/10 of rain last night. I'm coming out here to look at my building pad and see how everything done. See if we got any potholes or anything. It looks like this right here done what I wanted it to. All that water's been running straight across here, and I dug this out. There's a channel here, and I wanted that water to run in that channel, go down there and go behind the building and go out. So it looks like we got that how we wanted it. Got a little bit of a pothole right here. We're gonna gravel in front of this shed, so we should fill that in with gravel. Pretty well liking what I see, though. Didn't talk a lot about it because yesterday we was trying to get the dirt moved for this, and it's kind of feeling under the weather, so we didn't film a lot. Alright, all this hill sloped down, and you want your building to be level, so we had to make this hill go out like this, and we Had to put about a foot of fill on the bottom side of the hill. We left this, my left hand side of the shed is natural ground, and then we dug down lower and dug the channel around, and we used that dirt for the fill over here on the right hand side. And like I said, we put about a foot of dirt in there. I mentioned it before, we originally leveled by 30 by 60 and never got that built, and now we're building a 40 by 48, so we had to change it up a little bit. There's a terrace that comes around the edge of this hill from the big shop, just to keep that water from coming off that hill so fast, and now it comes around here and drains into this one. So we're really slowing that water down. It's got to change directions about 3 different times. You can really get a perspective from this side how much dirt I had to bring in. You know, all this was pretty well level, and I had to bring it up that much. We actually, there's like a little acre block here we actually don't own. My great granddaddy owned it years ago and sold it for some odd reason. But that's the only, there's like 60 acres in this block, and that's the only part that my grandmother don't own. But I've got to borrow my daddy-in-law's little tractor, a little 3038E with his 5-foot box blade and grade disc. I was using the 14-foot box blade, but as you can tell, I got a light pole here in that building there, and I wasn't able to get in there and grade like I wanted to. I guess I could have cut this channel out wider, but I really didn't see the need to. I can get in there with his little tractor and taper all this out. There's a little hole there. I can pull some dirt in there and that'll level that up. We may put a pipe in here because that's the entrance to the hayfield down there. Or we may start going into the hayfield right here. But there was a hump right here, and I had to cut it out to allow the water to go on out to the hayfield. As you can tell, there's kind of been a mud hole here to start with, and that's the reason, was there was a hump there and the water couldn't go on out. But they told me 2 to 3 weeks on my building, and it's been a week, so I'm hoping by the end of February anyways we have our building up. I guess here in a little while, sometime or another, me and Robert's fixing to disassemble this part sprayer and keep all the good usable parts for our sprayer. I may change out some of the booms. This one's actually got a little better booms on it than mine. Just disassemble it. This one's got better tires on it than mine. Need to put those better tires on. Just a few odds and end things off this sprayer we need to keep, and then scrap the rest of it while the scrap iron's high.
Out here grading and leveling where the new building's going to be. You had to dig this trench here to get the water away from it, but and it was too big to get the big box blade, so he borrowed his father-in-law's little tractor and box blade and smoothing it up. But they're either supposed to be here this week or next week, probably next week while we're going to the farm show, but we're gonna get it smoothed out and staked out, that way in case they do come, they'll know where to put it and build it. Just trying to get all this leveled up and shaped up, make it looking good. Might have to put a pipe right there because that's where we go into the hayfield, but I don't know yet. And Bruiser's back with us. He's been in rehab for about the last week and a half. He got hit by a car, or no, we think a school bus. Couldn't walk, but he's back walking now. So as you can see, he walks north, but his rear end walks east. So still got a long ways to go, but at least he's back walking now.
Alright guys, 6 o'clock on a Thursday night, just wound it up. We got our pad leveled for our future shed. Should be in here within a week or two, hopefully. I am so ready for them to get it up. Because we got lots of things sitting out right now that needs to be in the shed. Mainly, I'm ready to get this water wagon out of here because it takes up lots of space in the shop, and ready to get my tractors back inside. So we got that done. Got another project going on, and I'll tell you about that at another time.